Hey guys, Lance here with Heather doing the side snarky commentary on the side.
Happy to be here.
We have box number 2 for Alex K. We just keep opening fire for him, so maybe we'll get another serialized card if we're super lucky. He went to TCGFIX to sponsor this box and all the other boxes that he purchases from us. So thank you, Alex.
Thanks,
and
Alex.
if you'd like to do the same, definitely check out the website. And
What's the website?
TCGFIX.com.
Oh, that's pretty straightforward.
I like that. It was the shortest, easiest website name I could come up with.
The shortest and the easiest sort of sounds like my nickname in high school.
All right, well, on that note, we're going to start opening this box.
Yeah, the one who opened her box also sounds like sort of my vibe in high school.
All right, here we go. I'm going to turn on this light.
Just kidding. I was a prude.
So if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to comment if you enjoy my wife's snarky commentaries.
Or if you don't, you know what?
You know,
Whatever, the
either-
algorithm doesn't care.
Make sure to thumbs down it.
And neither do
You
we.
know, if you're offended by the things my wife says.
The first time somebody commented that they were offended
and they
by me
unsubbed.
was like legit, I think, the high point
Yeah.
of my online career.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No,
had like
it
one
was early
person
on.
who cared enough
Yeah.
to leave a comment
Yeah.
that they hated me. And I was like, I've made it. I'm Kim Kardashian. I won't read the hateful comments. It just brings me down. I was
Yeah.
like, me and T Swift have so much in common.
It was pretty funny. I remember them saying like,
so
you're,
clearly.
you're, you
Once
know,
you said that,
perpetuating.
you lost me.
Yeah, I'm
And
never
I was
coming
like,
back.
that's awesome. See ya. But he left a comment.
Yeah.
It was like our third comment ever.
Yeah, I know. It was hilarious. It was
Also,
like, oh,
we've
okay.
only had 3 comments to date.
Yeah,
So
I
it was
know.
actually our most recent comment.
He told his friends not to watch us.
It was
'cause
4 years ago.
We definitely haven't grown since then.
You think he had that many friends?
Yeah, he did.
Definitely
he told
not.
all of
You
his
think
friends.
anybody with friends has enough time to leave comments on our videos? 100%
Hey, all
no.
the guys who are in my chat group are leaving comments. That's why I know they love having you in here.
Well, I don't know what to tell you about your friends, Lance.
Death Greeters champion. Into Jury, the master of the review. And ooh, Helioid. Oh, hold on, I gotta show off Rona. Rona, 'cause she is
Rona,
holofoiled.
is that you?
Beautiful.
Lance didn't get that comment when I made it
I
on
still
the last
don't
video.
get it.
I'll have to show you
The video? Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have another video to make after this?
Yes.
Oh, I'll show you in between then.
Okay.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do you guys know that meme where you're like, it was during COVID and somebody like coughs once and they were like, Rona, is that you? Have you come for me?
No, I've not seen it. All right, here we go. Pretty Island into the Invasion of Kaldheim. Very nice.
Wasn't Kaldheim a...
That was a
A
set.
set?
Yeah, exactly. See, Heather knows
Ugh,
things.
I wish I didn't.
She knows things.
I wish I didn't.
Yeah, that was one of the sets that we opened, and that's why the set's really cool because it's kind of like Marvel Endgame, where it's like they're bringing back
hated
all
that
these
movie.
ooh full art Sword of Once and Future and foil, beautiful. Ooh, and Zerda. Yeah, no.
Who did I tell? I told one of your new friends that I hated Endgame, and
Uh-huh.
they were like, in my opinion, that is the closest thing to a cinematic masterpiece that has ever been made. And I was like, oh, sorry, I just bashed it for like 10 minutes.
It's because you didn't watch all of the Marvel movies and put it together.
No.
Yes.
I didn't- my
Okay, what's
issue
your
with it-
biggest issue of that movie?
So my issue with it was not that I didn't understand what was happening.
Hmm.
My issue with it was that it felt like a vehicle for as many cameos of celebrities.
Hmm.
And I don't even mean cameos like people who aren't in the movies. I meant it felt like they were trying to fit 50 Marvel characters that they had cast with like big name blockbuster celebs.
Hmm.
They were trying to smash them all into one movie,
Yeah.
and they did it at the expense of the plot. It was just a series of like a Helmsworth brother coming,
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth,
Yeah.
like a Hemsworth brother coming on for one scene and being like, I will destroy everyone. And then like he's gone.
Well, again,
And it's on to the next.
I-
It's on to the next, superhero being like, I'm here to help. And
Yeah.
then that's their scene for the
Yeah.
entire show.
Yeah.
It just felt like
Well, I think if you watched all the other movies previously, you'd be
you
connected
dragged
to
me
those.
to so
Ooh,
many.
Elsh Norn. We got an Elsh Norn. Unfortunately, it's not foil, but we still got one. Very nice.
I felt like they made up a reason to shove everybody into the same movie,
Uh-huh.
as opposed to having an awesome storyline where they chose some of the characters to be the stars.
Yeah. Well, okay, so it's sort of true with this set as well, where they took all these different cards from all these different um, multiverses,
Uh-huh.
and that's why there's Kaldheim in here. There's Kamigawa.
Okay.
There's
Kamigawa was the one with all the cool Japanese art.
Uh-huh, yeah,
Yeah, I
uh-huh.
remember that one.
Yeah. So they took all of those different styles from all these different sets in the last like 10 years and then put them
And smash it. It's the greatest hits.
it's like Endgame, where it's like if you've been following the last 10 years of Magic sets, you're going to recognize some of the sets from like Kaldheim and Streets of New Capenna, and so it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And then they
I
like
get that. And like
took the art.
if you take a greatest hits album from like one of rock and roll or pop music's most prolific artists,
Mhm.
like I mean maybe not most prolific, but like if you take the Beatles or the Beach Boys as a great example, like yeah, you're going to hear some of your faves, but maybe it doesn't make sense in the way that the artists had intended the album to flow.
Mhm. Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't tell the same story,
Yeah,
which was
yeah.
my issue with Endgame was that it didn't tell a great story. Is that true with this box? I don't know, cuz I don't really know what a story in Magic is,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like you tell me, Lance, is it as fun to play? Does it make as much sense? Do the cards work together as well, or is it just a chance for everybody to come together and be like, "Oh, I love that one," or "Oh, I opened a box that had that in it when I was, 10 years ago," or do you know what I mean? Like, does it work as well on its own? Does this set work as well on its own, or do you have to have read all of the other books first?
Well, that's the beauty of it. I don't follow any of the books or the lore, so I don't know if it fits well, but it's just cool for me to see the art. Like this frame right here is like from Commander Legends. So when we were
I don't
opening
care, babe.
when we were opening Commander Legends, opening these cards kind of reminds me of those like
But that's what I'm saying is that, as with Endgames, it's based in nostalgia.
yeah.
It's based in, like you said, kind of having followed things for quite a while, being invested in them,
Yeah.
and then getting like a fun culmination.
Yeah.
Even if that culmination on its own, if you're tuning in for the first time, is like kind of weak sauce.
Yeah.
But I don't mean to say that I don't know anything about Magic. So I'm only arguing endgame here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling Alex that he wasted money on this
He did not.
on
He
this
did not.
hodgepodge box of
Ooh, bro.
Lance's nostalgia.
This is really fun for me because like this particular border here was a set that was like maybe 8 years ago, and so to see these come back, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice.
Sorry I ragged on M games for so long again. Lance gets me going on it, and it really
Gets you going.
I mean, I guess you can say it made an impression
Yeah,
because whenever you start me on it, I'm not like, what was that movie?
yeah.
Although I did refuse to see the next one.
Yeah. Inga. Transcendent message. Yeah, Heather and I have, before kids, we tried to do some different series.
That was fun.
Yeah, like we did the Indiana Jones series. I remember falling asleep through that one a lot. I think it was more entertaining when I was younger. Now I'm older. It was hard for me to stay awake for them.
I think that applies to every aspect of your life, Lance. It's hard for you to stay awake for anything these days. Anything.
It's all this magic opening, staying up late, editing the website. Yeah. And the kids.
Ladies, if you ever want to make sure your man doesn't cheat, get him into Magic. When he's out on a Friday night with the boys.
It really is only the boys. There are no women there.
That should change. Like, I'm not saying women shouldn't play Magic. I am into it. We've had some people who sponsored boxes from us for their daughters before I started getting more raunchy on those shows. Which I love.
Yeah, that's true. I remember
And you taught our daughter her colors using Magic cards. You're like, green is forest.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, it's a very small percentage, but there are some women that play. There's a woman who plays at the game parlor, and she learned how to play on Magic Online. And then she came in, and just the first time ever playing, she went 2-1 and was beating the boys there. It was pretty good. It's pretty awesome.
I think it's funny that you say beating the boys as if gender has anything to do with the ability to play a card game.
That's true. That's true. But it is a predominantly men's card game. Just because women aren't interested, it's not that they're not invited. There are definitely women who play. There are a lot of YouTube influencers who play, and their channels do very well.
You're not convincing me
Into
to start a YouTube channel where I play Magic. It's not happening.
What? I never said that. Yuck. But I think they make a lot of money. They get sponsored by Wizards of the Coast.
That's not a bad pivot.
And they make a lot of money.
That's not a bad pivot.
Yeah,
I do like money. It's still not gonna happen.
Yeah. All right, last pack here. If you guys enjoyed this banter, if you guys enjoyed this new
then too bad.
pricing,
I ain't got no
that I'm trying to
time for
get
this.
in.
I'm busy raising our children
Please,
and earning all the money while my husband does this.
Yeah, make sure to send some money our way. I don't have a Patreon account yet, but maybe one day, and then Heather can make some money off of this. Actually, what's mine is half hers anyways, so.
Yeah, but if it's debt, I don't want it. And that's all Magic is for us, baby.
Storm. All right. Well, unfortunately, this box I think was.
Oh, that's his first one without the
Ragavan.
The Ragavan.
I know we didn't get another Ragavan. I'm disappointed. But thank you, Alex.
Sponsor another box, Alex. We'll see if we can pull fourth Ragavan for you.
That's right. Let's just keep sponsoring boxes until we get another cereal Ragavan.
Oh my gosh. Or maybe we'll just be grateful for your patronage.
Yes, we very much are. All right, well, we'll see you guys on the next video, and thank you very much for sticking around. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.